Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how you are needed to clean your robotic vacuum cleaner. So it doesn't really matter which robotic vacuum cleaner that you have. I have an iLife A9S, but generally all the robotic vacuum cleaner are created almost equal. And the way I'm going to show you today how do you going to clean it, it's going to be the same almost for the robot that you have at your home. So let's start. So first things first, I'm just going to clean this with a dry cloth, and it can be a microfiber cloth. And here is the sensor or the camera which you might want to clean it. My robot doesn't have any other sensor at the top, so that's about it. And from here is where I remove the dry bin. And if I show you, I just had a dry cleaning done. Wow, that's a lot of dust. Alright, so I just emptied this. This was a full of dust which you just saw. I'll just show you one thing is on this particular dry bin, this is called a primary filter. The air passes through this and the smallest part stays back. So this is something that you can wash with water, and you can let this air dry. The whole box you can wash with water, but over here is your secondary filter or a high performance filter, and this is something that you do not need to wash with water. You just tap it like this, so all the dust which is gathered inside will fall out, and then you just put it back. So whenever you wash the whole piece with water, remember that you remove the high performance water. So this one is clean now, sorry, high performance filter. This one is clean now, so I'm just going to put it back. So that's my dry bin completely clean. Now I'm just going to turn this around. So that is where this particular parts would need cleaning. So you remove these two brushes. It is pretty easy. In my vacuum cleaner, it is not connected with bolt, but in some of the vacuum cleaner you might need a spanner, star screwdriver, sorry, to take it out. So now when you see this, you will see a lot of long hair getting stuck over here. So I'm just going to cut those hair, and this is important because if you don't clean this, it's going to impact your cleaning performance. It's recommended that probably every 15 days, based on how much dust that you get at your home, you clean this. So I have just put it a white paper over here so that you guys can see how much dust or the other type of particles that generally gets collected on those parts of the machine, and then you realize why it is needed to clean it regularly. So that's a brush which came with the product by default. Alright, so that looks clean now. Now the main part. This is the main secondary brush which is going to put all the dust inside your bin, and that clearly says please clean the main brush regularly, right? So I'm going to just open this, take this out, put it here, and I'm going to lift this brush from this side and take this. If you see on one side it is a square peg which is going to go here, which connects to the motor. Another one is just a bearing. So I'm going to remove the bearing and remove whatever is stuck over here. Put it back on the other side. Again, a lot of dust. This main brush is of silicone. With iLife you also get another brush with this type of material, but I'm not using it because I don't have carpet at home. Now that is clean, but if you look at here, this is the entry of the dry can, and you would see a lot of dirt accumulated over here. So you might want to clean this with your cloth and take that dust out. it looks clean. I'm going to put it back. So first I need to put on this side so that it sits in the square hole, and then put the bearing back. This one, again, it has a bit of dust. Collected. This is just the second time I am cleaning this machine after receiving it, as I cleaned last time 15 days back. Alright, so I'm going to, it's that simple, nothing complex. And when you connect this back, so iLife has two rotating brushes, and if you look at L and R, so you just need to check what is the right side and what is the left side. So my right side is blue. They even have given a color code so that blue goes with blue and yellow goes with yellow, so that there is absolutely no confusion. Fine. And the wheels, I'm just going to check whether those are in shape. Yeah. And if you see here, there are three sensors. One is on a side. I'm just going to clean that. And one is at the front. These are all anti-fall sensors, so that when you are cleaning it on your first floor of your house, and if there is a staircase, it doesn't fall at that particular juncture. Right, so that's about it. And the main wheel, I don't think I need to remove this, but if you see much of a dust collected over there, you can take this wheel out and you can take this one out and clean it. But right now for me it is perfectly fine. It is not really dirty, so I'm not going to clean this. But I do want to clean this. And then there is one more sensor over here that gives its direction. So I'm going to clean that and put it back. And these two are the charging port, and you might want to ensure that those are clean and very well done, right? And then there are some more sensors next to your dry can, so you might want to clean this area too, right? And this side there are sensors. It senses whether you connected a dry can or a wet can, and based on that whether you are going to do a dry cleaning or mopping. That's what it kind of senses, and accordingly it just starts the program. This one is done. I'm going to put this back and then turn it around. Now wait a moment, I'm going to get another wet bin, and I'm going to show you how do we clean that. So this one is a wet tank or a mopping tank. So iLife, as I mentioned, comes with two different tanks. So when you have to do mopping, you remove the dry tank out and put a wet tank. So once the mopping is done, all you need to do is remove the microfiber cloth, and this would be pretty dirty. You just wash it under tap of water, and you might want to use some fabric detergent if you want to, if it is very dirty and doesn't get clean. And on this tank, all you do is, here is where you fill up water, so you empty the water. That's all you need to do. And if you really want, you can simply wipe it off with a dry cloth. There is nothing more that you need to do in case of this particular tank. And then I'm just going to connect this back. That's about it. It just takes that much to clean your robot vacuum cleaner, nothing more. It's pretty simple. You can do it yourself, and keep doing it every fortnight. Otherwise it's going to decrease the performance if your brushes are stuck with a lot of soiled area. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and let me know your feedback. Thank you.